Hello and welcome to the O Snap podcast, hosted by yours truly. For anyone new here, my name is Vincent.
And I'm Reese, and today we are celebrating a very special 25th birthday.
Oh, snap.
Happy birthday to the man behind the camera, or in this case in front, Vincent.
I'm getting old.
Woo!
Halfway to 50.
Yikes. Today we're going to have some fun with a Q&A as well as a game of this or that while we eat a birthday treat.
Reese got a...
We don't really like cake all that much.
No, we're not the biggest cake people. Reese got sweet treats. It's a variety pack of cheesecakes.
So that we can taste test them.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
I don't know what that one is over there on the right.
It's like a chocolate kind of thing.
But
Something.
it looks good.
Looks good.
Okay. Are you ready to start this off?
Yes, so I don't know any of the questions. I can see kind of what is going on here, but
Stop reading it.
no, I have not read it. I don't know any of the questions or anything yet. By the way, just one more thing before we get started. If anybody's ever curious to why we look over in that direction, our monitor for the camera is right there. So that's why, if you're ever curious. There's nobody over there.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Birthday boy? Starting off, would you like to share why we were missing last week
Well,
on his actual birthday week?
yeah, so my actual birthday was last Tuesday. On Friday, I got a slight cough. On Saturday, it was still a cough. And then on Saturday night, I got an extremely bad sore throat.
And his voice was shot.
My voice was gone, completely gone. And then Sunday, same exact thing. I lost all my energy. I wasn't feeling that well. My throat was still shot. And then Monday, I slept all day. Tuesday, my birthday, I slept pretty much the entire day.
Mm-hmm.
So
we made the collective decision not to do a podcast. We couldn't have.
I wouldn't have sounded like this.
No.
My voice was like I had been smoking for 120 years.
It was pretty bad, and
yeah.
I've never seen him so sick.
It was the worst sickness of my entire adult life.
Yeah. So we had to skip out on the podcast. We also had to skip out on all of the birthday celebrations that we were going to do on Tuesday for him.
Yeah.
And he just slept. However, I got a lot of time to cleaned out our car, took care of him, and it was an experience. And I never got sick, so
there you go.
Love that for me. Okay,
so we apologize.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of missing last week, the last episode that we did is our most watched episode ever.
Woo!
Which I think means you guys liked it. So we have some other ideas that we're thinking about doing similar to that.
Yeah,
so,
we're going to have to do more.
Yeah.
Maybe next time could be video only, the most iconic videos, you know?
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Love that for us. Okay, number 2. We took a trip to Julian for your birthday.
Yes, we did.
From Friday to Sunday. Would you like to share your top 2 favorite moments?
Top 2 favorite moments. Well, I guess right here, I will put a montage of Julian. Right here. Okay, great. Now that you guys saw that, my favorite, I would have to say my number 1 favorite was when we went and watched the sunset.
Mm-hmm. By the way, my dad and my brother were also there.
There's this turn that we take coming out of where we were staying, and it's this huge field with these beautiful trees, has some cows, a little pond, and the sun sets perfectly right there. And it's not a busy road whatsoever, so we were actually able to just pull over and get a couple of we got some couple shots, and then we got some family shots as well. I would say that's my number 1. My number 2, we went and saw cows, which I thought was pretty cool.
He made us hike in 90-degree weather.
Hey, look, I wasn't feeling that well. on Saturday. I was feeling a little meh.
Mhm.
But I went through it. I got through it. And we saw a couple cows.
So like probably 5 or 6. And there
5 or 6. That was like 15 or 20.
Oh.
There's a lot of cows.
There were these little like grasshopper things that
Never seen those before in my life.
anytime you took a step on the ground, they would just like jump.
Reese's dad said that every time he looks at the field, because they were kind of like wheat fields, they were like
Yeah.
dry brush, and he used to look at them and think that they were really beautiful. Now he said he'll never be able to look at them the same without thinking about those little jumping
They're like,
bugs or whatever.
I don't know what they were, crickets or something. I don't know.
They're strange. They're weird.
But anytime you took a step down, probably 50 of them would jump.
Oh yeah, if not 100 or
It
200.
was honestly kind of
There
terrifying.
were times throughout that hike where it was like 500 would jump up at once.
Mhm.
And you'd be walking thinking, oh, you're fine. And then one would hit your hand and it would just like freak you out.
Yeah.
At least for me. I
I
don't like
think-
bugs.
I think if those weren't there, it would have been different. Like the hike itself would have been a different experience, but I was like shaking in fear the whole time,
Yeah.
even though I'm sure they're harmless. You just don't want to.
Yeah.
No.
I get you. I get you.
Speaking of terrifying, the bathrooms at our campsite,
Oh my God.
maybe Vincent can put in a photo. I have photos on my phone of the spiders.
I used the bathroom there one time. We were there for 3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
I used it once. The other times, I waited until we went into town. I couldn't do it. I've never seen, the only time I've ever seen those is online. And I always
You
think,
know the spiders were like, if you touch them, like thousands of them will like separate. It was
Ooh.
like that. And at nighttime was the worst when the lights were on. And they were just covering the walls, like covering them. I had to, the men's restroom was better than the women's restroom. So my dad would have to walk with me, make sure no one was in the bathroom. And then I would go in the men's. But
it's definitely not something that you want to use the restroom in.
no, but we have photos. So we'll insert a photo of them.
Mm.
Did you say those were your 2 favorite moments? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was incredible.
I had a
It's
great time.
Good trip. Even though Vincent got really sick. We also played Phase 10. Our friends Haley and Steven played with us like 2 weeks ago.
And we loved
And now
it.
we're obsessed.
We loved it so much. We went out and bought our own deck of cards and are now playing Phase 10.
So we made my brother and my dad play it. My brother beat us, which is so weird.
Well, technically he did not beat us because we never finished the game.
Okay, but he would have beat us. He was so far ahead of us.
Possibly.
Yeah. But it was a great trip, and that's really the only celebration we've had for Vincent so far.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we are doing a redo birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to go, which you guys are watching this today or maybe at a different time.
Yeah.
We are going kayaking at the beach and get some lunch or dinner or something. And then Thursday we're supposed to go out to dinner with the entire family. So we're making up for it.
Absolutely. Okay, are you ready for the first this or that question?
Sure.
This or that, a birthday party or a birthday trip, and why?
I would say a birthday trip. I like birthday trips. I mean, I like party. Well, I'm not really a partier.
Not really.
I'm not a partier at all. Okay. I'm more of a trip because that has more experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
I like being with family. Like, say if we weren't able to go on a trip, but say the family and everybody was able to come over, maybe we were able to go out to dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
I would do that. But I would.
We
pick a
like
trip.
having family over, like we like spending time with our family, but like an actual like party, we also don't drink. So
No, we don't.
our description of party is a lot different than many others.
A fine night is to be in bed under the covers with a room at 65 degrees with our cats, maybe playing Phase 10 or watching or binging a show.
Yeah, or YouTube.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a party.
So in case you're wondering, that's pretty much what we do every
That's
single
what we
night.
do. We don't I don't know.
It's so funny. Last night,
I like to be in bed by a good time.
sometimes when we're like really in the zone working, he'll go into a different room and edit, and I'll edit in the office or vice versa. And last night he came in, he goes, "We're gonna be done working by 7:00," and I was like, "Okay, what are we doing? Gonna do something?" He was like, "No, I just want to be done." And I was like, "Okay, play Phase 10 after," and he was like, "Yeah." So like 7:30 rolls around and he comes in the office and he's like, "All right, you finish that and then send it to me, and then I'll work on that while you work on the next one." And I was like, So 7 o'clock's out the window, and he was like, "Yeah, may as well." So
we didn't get out of the office until I think it was maybe about 11 or 11:30.
yeah, we tried.
That's all right. You know, we did our best here.
Yeah. But I think that I would agree with you on birthday trip.
Oh yeah.
This is the second year in a row we've done. No,
Last year we did. Yeah, last
last
year
year
we did.
Big Bear.
Yeah.
The year before that we did. The year before that, I think we did Palm Springs.
I think so.
And then the year before that, we did Big Bear.
Yeah.
And the year before that, we did San Diego.
Yeah, and then the year before that, we did Crystal Lake.
No, that was our
Valentine's
anniversary.
Day. That's right.
Yeah, so we do birthday trip every year.
Yeah, we like birthday trips.
Usually it's just the two of us, but the last 2 years we've integrated my dad and Anthony because, you know, they just make everything
Fine with it.
better and funnier and very interesting. Okay, next question. Stop looking at the computer. Your favorite birthday you've ever had in your 25 years of life?
My favorite birthday I've had. My favorite. I don't know. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like a question like that is a little difficult to answer because I think there's just so many.
So many.
Yeah.
Do you have like a birthday experience that was your favorite? Like something that you did one year on your birthday that you were like, wow, I'd love to do that again?
I broke my leg on my birthday one year. I shattered my growth plate and
Tibula and fibula.
Fibula. I have 4 screws in my foot now.
How old are you?
That was on my 15th birthday. And I broke it. And I had to take a paramedic drive to the hospital.
That sounds like fun.
I don't have good luck on my birthday. I don't know what it is, but I've been sick multiple times throughout my life on my birthday. I've broken my leg on my birthday. It just happens. I don't know. Something is not right with July 23rd. And me.
And me.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Okay. Do you want to eat a piece of cheesecake? Take a bite out of our first one.
Shall we try one? Okay,
Yeah.
let's try one. Let's see. Let me close this since I can't read the questions.
So yeah, I wanted him to do that from the beginning, but he wouldn't.
Okay, let me put this microphone down.
All right. Today we have 4 different flavors. 2 of them I would say are self-explanatory, but the third and fourth I just don't really know. See, and there's 2 pieces each, so we each get to try our own piece. Which one would you like to start with, birthday boy?
Well, I already know I'm going to like that one because I like regular cheesecake.
So why don't we start off with that one? Or do you want to start off with something fun?
No, let's start out with something fun.
Okay, I think that's raspberry.
Oh. All right.
Or
whatever.
like cherry or
Can you guys
something.
see this? So sorry. I know. Last week we had a camera. Let's see. We'll put that right there. Last
2
week
weeks
we had,
ago.
2 weeks we had a camera that was right there, and we were showing you the cameras and stuff. We didn't set that up this week, but that's all right. It's all good.
Let's try this one.
You want to try that one? Okay, let me just move this over.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful with these cords. We've had issues in the past with these stupid cords. All right, we're trying raspberry. Is that
excited.
chocolate? I told Reese before we started this, and I said,
Oh, that's disappointing.
I'm going to turn the TV off. And she goes, no, don't turn the TV off. And I'm like, why? And she goes, the gymnastics might come back on. I said, Reese, we just watched the gymnastics. She goes, yeah, but the award ceremony. I'm like, why didn't they do the award ceremony right then and there, right after? So we didn't turn the TV off, and now her eyes are glued to gymnastics.
This
and
isn't
she's
gymnastics.
not
This
focused
isn't
on
gymnastics.
you who's watching the
this
podcast.
isn't gymnastics.
And
This
now
is
it's on
swim.
swim.
And she didn't place. Okay.
But don't look. I
Okay,
don't
so
know
this
what
is
this
I think it's
is.
raspberry.
Yeah, but what's his bottom? I'm going to take the microphone away so you guys don't have to hear chewing.
Bomb. I don't know what it is, but it tastes delicious. I think it is raspberry.
That's good. I like that. That's good.
I have one more bite.
That's good. Not bad at all.
Okay, rate it.
Out of what? Out of 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 4.
Yeah.
4.
You think it's going to be your least favorite?
I'm going to say 4.
Ouch. Okay.
It's got an aftertaste of soap.
Soap?
Yeah, I have a
Oh,
soap.
does this have water in it?
That's your water bottle, not mine.
Oh, I thought you filled it up for me. I hope I didn't make that like...
No, the microphones are right here, not right there.
Okay, you ready for your next question?
Next question.
This is a 3-part question.
Oh boy.
In your 25th year of life, who is currently your favorite musical artist?
My favorite musical artist. Well,
Right now.
one that I've always liked and I've never disliked is Andrea Bocelli.
Okay, we never listened to him, but okay.
Um,
I'm saying like right now.
right now. Oh, right now.
Like in your 25th year of life, like right
Oh.
now, who is your favorite artist?
Easy. Zach Bryan.
Ooh!
Easy.
It's literally like one of my biggest accomplishments was making Vincent love Zach Bryan. Solid. His new artist, or his new album,
We
perfect for
listened.
Julian.
We listened to it the entire time we were in Julian.
even my dad was liking it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, favorite TV show in your 25th year of life?
Well.
I feel like it's going to be the same thing it's always been.
Okay, look. To be honest, I don't watch TV, and I don't watch TV shows anymore.
No, we just binge.
I don't watch any TV. Well,
We binge shows.
we do binge shows. That's right. I would say Yellowstone then. You're right. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, we don't watch TV like on
No.
NBC or
Because I
whatever.
used to really binge watch The Office like every single day, 365 days a year.
and over again.
And I stopped. And now the only things that I watch are podcasts and the news.
Politics.
And
yeah.
the news. That's essentially it.
But we did recently binge Yellowstone.
The Yellowstone, and the new season's supposed to come out in November, and it's not going to have John Dutton in it. So whoop-de-doo, everybody. Way to go.
Okay, and in your 25th year of life, what is your current favorite food?
My current favorite? Well, I get these things at the store. They're these little shepherd's pies things. So good. They're gluten-free. They're organic. They got clean ingredients. I really enjoy them. She's not the biggest fan of them. That's all right. It's not for everybody. I really like those, but it's still fried chicken. I love fried chicken.
It's always going to be fried chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, love that for you. Okay, this or that. This is more of a work question.
What about you? What's your favorite food currently? Can I guess? Pasta.
Do you want me to do all three?
Sure.
Okay, favorite artist right now, Zach Bryan or Taylor Swift. TV show right now. See, here's my problem is that I like to binge old shows that I've already seen.
Yeah.
Like Gossip Girl, Gilmore Girls. Right now, I'd probably say Yellowstone. Right now I've been watching Love Island, but I don't see that like as like a legitimate TV show. I don't see reality shows as that.
No.
You know?
No. We're talking about TV shows with meaning behind them.
Here we go.
Yellowstone,
probably. Favorite food, it has been and always will be mac and cheese.
which is pasta. I said pasta.
Mac and cheese.
There you go.
So those are mine. Okay, this or that. This is, I think I put 2 work-related questions in here. Shooting in overcast or blue skies? Sorry, that was me.
Okay, look. I absolutely cannot stand overcast whatsoever. I'm not an overcast person. Now, we used to say, oh my God, it's like the perfect weather for it. Nope, false.
Look.
They literally just had they literally
We
just.
missed it.
No, it wasn't up there that long. Whatever, dude.
I am livid.
Whatever. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Overcast.
Here, can I turn it off now?
Yeah, now that I know I missed it.
Now that it's done.
Vincent made me miss it, everybody.
I didn't make you miss it. We gotta work. All right. Now we're back. Okay, so sorry about that. What was the question?
Shooting in overcast or blue skies?
I hate shooting in overcast. Absolutely hate it. Unless it's the kind of shoot that you want. I'm more of a blue skies and sunny kind of shoot.
Yeah.
Now, I do like sunsets. Sunsets are like our number one. But if not sunset, second to that would be blue skies and sun. Overcast, over it. Every time we go to the beach, there's overcast.
Except for the last session we just did.
Except for the last session
and
we
it was
did,
beautiful.
which is beautiful. It was an engagement session, and the
Sunset.
photos are turning out beautiful.
You know, I used to be like strictly overcast. I loved overcast.
I've got
And then I grew up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sunset is just like my thing.
Sunset is
If
the
I
it
could
thing.
choose, I'd have every session in sunset. So
Yeah, no, 100%.
which we have been doing lately.
Yep.
Except for like weddings.
Yep.
Okay, let's try another sector.
Shoot.
What's next?
Let's go chocolate.
Okay. Are we saving that one for last?
I don't know.
That one looks the most suspicious.
It looks very suspect, but who knows? Ooh, look at these crumbs, yo. All right, put the microphone away.
Bye.
Whoa. Ew.
Ooh. The aftertaste?
That's gross, dude. That right there. Am I allowed to change my ratings? That's number 4.
That one is sick.
That's number 4. Raspberry's number 3.
That was
Yuck.
so gross.
Yuck.
Okay. One goal for your 25th year, business and personal. So technically 2 goals.
Business and personal. Well, right now we're working really hard on building a new website. It's
gonna look so good.
It's looking pretty good so far. And there might be some things that we add, there might be some things that we take away. So I would say really this August, it's August 14th, 13th?
10th
August 10th. August 10th.
or 11th.
It's the 10th. August 10th, you'll be able to see everything that we've been working on. I
Yeah.
think that's really right now what I'm most excited for.
Yeah.
Obviously we're excited about the weddings and our future shoots coming up, but I would say our huge
Remodel.
kind of facelift
Yeah.
in a way to
And
our
boy,
business.
do we need one.
Yeah, no. So I would say that for business. For personal, I would say maybe I want to be a little healthier. Like, she had her ring up. She had her hand up for a ring. I've asked her multiple times.
Shut up.
I would say maybe a little healthier. Don't touch the wire. These wires are so sensitive. They're not. But with the last cord, if you guys have been watching, you guys will know that my cord, for some reason, if I barely moved or...
Well, you got a new one.
Yeah, I got a new one, but I saw her little toe was going... Yeah. I would say to be a little healthier, maybe be a little more thin, maybe a little more toned. Something like that. So yeah, that's personal. But it's a lovely day out. I really enjoyed today. It's nice.
Okay, next one.
What's yours? What about you?
Get engaged.
Yeah.
Business and personal. Only thing on my mind. Change this last name so it's the same.
There you go.
That's the business side. Okay, one thing you want to improve on this year.
Well, something that I've debated for years is getting up at like 4:30 in the morning.
No.
Every day. I'd really like to get up at 4:30, but I'll tell you what. I do not like the smell of morning air.
So weird. I love it.
I can't stand it.
He
Like
also
the
doesn't like the smell of rain air either.
like the
It's
wet
so weird.
bushes and all that. I don't know.
Love it.
So maybe it's me waking up at say 4:30 in the morning to get more done. Because I've been for the last couple of weeks I've been telling Reese, and I've been saying that I wish there was more time in the day.
I don't.
I wish there was more time
I
in the day
love
because
going
then
to sleep at night.
we'd be able to get as much done as possible in just one day.
You can't improve on waking up at 4 a.m.
I can improve my sleeping patterns.
Oh, but you're not going to wake up at 4 a.m.
Maybe.
No. Sometimes we don't go to bed till 1.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
That's true. I would just say back to the other one. Just maybe get a little healthier.
Okay. Next one. This or that. Go on a tropical vacation or be home for election night coverage.
Tropical?
A tropical vacation like going to Cabo or Bali or the Cancun
Um,
on election night, or be home for election night coverage?
why can't I do both?
Because this trip, someone gave it to us for free, and it's on election night.
They don't have TV where we're going in the tropics?
No.
Uh,
It's one of those like bungalows on the water. No TV.
I'd say the tropics. Yeah, I'd say the tropics. I got my phone. I can get all the information that
No, our phones don't work.
I don't have my phone either.
No, we don't know what happens till we get home.
I'm staying home then. I'm staying home. Hey, look, she has like interest in like a couple of different things, and so for her, like these big events happen for what she likes, like the Met Gala or
The
like the Olympics. And so like those are like the Super Bowl.
Wait. Okay. Instead of the Met Gala, because that happens every year, your election night is my Olympics. Because they only happen every 4 years.
Oh, I guess it's true. Yeah, we've been calling it the Super Bowl, but I guess it is the Olympics. Yeah.
It's the Olympics for me, and it's election night for him.
No, I love it. I love watching the news, and then they get on there, and then they have their huge maps, and then they go, well, this person has this much, and this person has that much, and they need this to get to that point, and all the numbers and stuff, and all the people voting. I love it. I love to see it work.
And I love to watch swimming and gymnastics in the Olympics.
Yeah, no, I've had a great time. We've been watching it. I've had a great time with it.
And maybe we're going to try watching track this year.
Yeah, we'll try watching
I
track.
need to figure out what the day that's on.
But yeah, I would have said the tropics if I could have my phone, but
No, it doesn't work. There's no service. No updates.
all right,
No
whatever.
SOS calls.
All right, then I'm staying home.
Okay. Let's try the next piece. What do you want? Let's do this one. Let's do that one last.
All right,
'Cause
so
it's
we're
weird.
gonna do the Old Faithful, just regular cheesecake. I don't want that on there.
Solid.
Number 2 so far. We haven't tried the other one, so we can't rate our number 1 yet. We don't know.
I just love plain cheesecake.
That's good. Solid. Good job.
Are you ready for your next one?
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing you would want our viewers / clients to know about you that maybe they don't?
Like what do you mean? Like business or personal or
Just who you are as a person. Maybe something you're interested in or you're passionate about or a characteristic trait.
Well, I guess I could have a couple. I think one of the things that I'd want our clients to know about, really us both, is how much we truly do care about our clients,
It's our whole life.
about the quality that we are delivering to them, about the time and effort that does go into editing the photos and the video. I would say that would be one of them, is just how much we care about that.
Like if we could take them in like a day in our life or like a week in our life
Yeah.
so they can see how much our world actually revolves around them.
And who knows, maybe we will do that. Maybe we will do like a day in our life, and it has like the time codes and everything of when we wake up compared to like when we go to bed and what we're working on and things like that, so people can really get an idea of how our everyday life is. I think that'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I have been told that another thing would be, I think we're funny.
Vincent always says that I'm funny, but like I'm not. It's only when I'm not trying to be funny. Like my actions are funny, but overall I'm not like a very funny person. I'm kind of dry.
No, I wouldn't say that you're dry. No, you're funny, but you don't have to try to be funny. You know, like you don't have to say a joke or you know.
Yeah, I get you. Vincent's just hilarious.
So, I would say that we're funny. We like to go out and do stuff. You know.
Yeah, like kayaking.
And we try to show people that on our Instagram.
I think it's so important for business owners to show who they are as people.
Yeah.
To create, trust and
it creates that kind of personal relationship, where people, maybe you just met them and they're following us on Instagram, and then
they feel like they already know us.
We post that we're kayaking or something, and then they message us and go, "Oh my gosh, we're actually into kayaking. We love kayaking. Where do you go kayaking?" So, I would say that.
Yeah. Okay. What is the best birthday dessert in your opinion?
Fried ice cream.
Ooh. We haven't had that in a good minute.
Fried ice cream would be. I'm sorry. Back to the other question, just real quick. What's your answer?
What I want them to know about me?
Yeah. What would be the?
Um,
Sorry, don't mean to get sidetracked whatsoever, but I just realized you didn't answer the question either.
I have a tendency, and I've been told by Vincent and April, that I get this like look on my face when I'm thinking or I'm nervous or I'm stressed out, and it like kind of shows. Or it could be RBF.
I'm sorry?
RBF. Resting bee face.
Oh.
Yeah. So I would just like to tell our clients, and I also do this like thing where like I'm thinking about something and I'm staring at something while I'm thinking about it. Actually got me in trouble in middle school. Someone thought I was giving them dirty looks. I would just like our clients to know that if I am doing that, I'm not angry, mad, mean. I'm very nice. I'm just thinking, and I have a lot going on in this head. So sometimes it takes me a moment, and I don't know I can't control what's on my face while I'm doing that. I've been told by Vincent and April at weddings, like, check your face.
It was one instance where it was maybe a little bit stressful because we were running short on time and the light was going away, the sun was going away, and you could see it in her face that she was freaked out by it, and both of us had to tell her, you can't look like that, because part of our job is staying calm, because for our clients it could be a stressful day. Say if it's a wedding or a quince or anything like that, it could be a pretty stressful time. So part of our job is staying calm so that they'll stay calm.
Yeah.
You know, but you've definitely gotten better at that. So
yeah, but that's probably my only thing, because I've even had family members that are like, I don't think she likes me. She gives me dirty looks, and other family members have had to be like, it's just her face.
Oh yeah.
So just that I'm really nice, and I mean, I think I am.
Well, of course, we're nice. We're nice.
I'm a nice person.
I think we're nice.
Yeah. And also I think that something I want people to know about the both of us is that, because I feel like, you know, people say like social media, it's like not real. I feel like we are, though, on our social media. Like if we're having an off day, we just won't post. You know what I mean? Like when he was sick, we didn't post on social media for like a week. But like we are just like very happy and also very in love. And that's what makes like such good quality products, is because when we go out and capture you and your fiance, or, you know, your maternity, like it's two people that are in love capturing love. And I just don't think there's anything better
than
that.
And I think that helps too a lot, because we're able to capture it in a way that we would want it captured if it were us.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. Is that we always put ourselves in your positions, and we're like, okay, well, if it was us getting these pictures done, I'd want this pose, or I wouldn't
want it at that angle. I'd want it at this angle, and that pose looks better than this pose. And so yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
So yeah, I think those were the two things.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Nobody questions if you're nice, though. You just look nice.
I think we both look nice.
With that face?
Yep.
Maybe. Okay, next.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
You're good.
Best birthday dessert, in your opinion? Did you already say that?
Yeah.
Fried ice cream?
Fried
okay.
ice cream.
This or that? Ooh, this is a good one. I want to know your answer on this. Receive every new Sony camera every year. So like every time a new one comes out, you get it for free. Or receive every Sony, Canon, and Nikon every 4 years. So you don't get it every year, you get it every 4 years. But instead of getting just Sony's, you get Sony, Canon, and Nikon.
I'd get all of them just every 4 years. And then would I get the cameras that came out within that 4 year period as well?
No.
So I'd have to skip generations.
Yeah, you'd skip generations. Wow. But you'd get 3 cameras out of that instead of just a Sony every year.
Oh, just one Sony.
So yes,
I thought you said I'd get every camera. Oh.
No, like every year that Sony comes out with a new one, you'd get that new one.
Oh,
every single year.
Okay.
Or you skip and go every 4 years, but you get a Sony, a Canon, and a Nikon, the newest generation of those. So you get 3 cameras every 4 years, or a brand new camera every year of Sony only.
Well, 4 years is a long time, especially when it comes to technology, because of how fast it is evolving.
Yeah, but all the Sony, Canon, and Nikon, those last. a good amount of time. So it's not like you're gonna need a new
Well,
camera.
yeah, that's true. They do last, but I'm just saying
Or do you stick with Old Faithful
because
Sony
it is a
and
lot
get a
of
new
because
Sony?
you know the longer you have a camera and the longer you use a camera, the more times you're going to press on that shutter button.
Yeah.
And the shutter is like miles on a car. So if you have a camera for more than 4 years, you've probably pressed that button and the shutter's gone down maybe a couple 100,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking with the Old Faithful. I love Sony. They've been great to us. We've been loyal to them, and they've produced us really great results. And they are only a small part, but they are a part of the reason why we're where we are today.
Absolutely.
And but I'm just saying that's just for us. I'm not saying if you have a Canon that it's not going to happen for you. It will happen for you. If you have a Nikon, it will happen for you.
Yeah.
It'll happen for you.
But I feel like every time we've upgraded our cameras, we were also ready to like upgrade our quality in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
So with the new camera came better photos, better technique, better everything.
Better lens, better
Yeah.
accessibility
Better
to lens.
experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stick with the Old Faithful. I love Sony. I think they're great.
Yeah.
And we stick with that because it's like if you've had an iPhone for pretty much ever, you're not going to go and get an Android. Why would you go get an Android?
I wouldn't call Canon an Android though.
I'm not calling but I've compared it to people in the past at some of our shoots who they've had cameras or they do have cameras and they have Sonys. And I compared the Sony cameras to the iPhone. I said they are the iPhone of the camera.
Yeah.
Everybody has one, and if you don't have one, you want one. You know, Sonys really are just amazing cameras, and they have amazing capabilities.
I was watching the Olympics earlier, and they were taking pictures of Simone while she was right after she finished, and all of the cameras around her were all Sonys.
Yeah, no, and I really want to do an episode where it's the cameras used at the Olympics.
Sony.
Yeah, that would be a really cool
but like
thing.
every year.
It could be.
Not every year, but like
it could be.
the last like 10 Olympics.
Maybe, yeah, like maybe the most iconic photos of the Olympics and what cameras were used, or, you know, just how they're able to get certain shots and what cameras they are using. If you're interested in something like that, then comment below. I'm interested in the Olympics episode.
Yeah.
So,
okay, you ready for your last piece?
What about you? What's your answer to that?
What was the question?
If Sony or
Sony every year.
Yeah. Okay.
If it was either, I'm just not interested in Nikon personally. I love Sony and I love Canon, but every 4 years is just like.
4 years is a long time.
We're also the people that like want to get the new iPhone every year when it comes out.
Want? Got it.
Yeah. So I just feel like
It's
getting
for
the new
business
Sony.
purposes.
He's been doing that forever. Getting the new camera every year would just be good. I'll pick that one for sure.
Cool.
Are you ready for your last piece?
Yeah,
I have no clue what this piece
I
is.
love
everybody.
how there's just little bites taken out of all of them.
You know what it looks like? Dad's pizza when we get pizza?
Yeah.
You know he doesn't eat the crust?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
All right, grab your slice. I don't know what this is. Oh my god, we're getting.
That's not what I thought it was going to be.
I have no idea what the stuff.
I thought it was supposed to be crunchy.
I have no idea what the stuff on top of the cheesecake is.
It's like cookies.
The bottom of it's very rich, and then you get a slight hint of the cheesecake.
Do you have the lid?
Yeah. The flavors are chocolate chip cookie,
the one we
raspberry
just
swirl, New York style, and almond marble. That's not chocolate. That's almond.
That's probably why it was so gross.
Ooh.
So that's chocolate chip cookie, the one we just ate. Okay. Final rankings.
Final rankings. I'm going to go once again. The Old Faithful is just the New York style cheesecake. Comes in at number 1 for me. Number 2 is going to be, I guess, the one we just tried, just because I like chocolate. And then I'd say number 3 is raspberry. Number 4 is that almond swirl.
Nasty.
Weirdness. What about you? Uh-oh.
I would do Old Faithful is number 1, always. Number 2, raspberry. Yeah, number 2, raspberry. 3, the cookie one, because I just don't like chocolate that much. And then 4, the nasty one.
There you go.
So we just switched those 2.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so to conclude this little segment, I just wanted to share a little message for you for your birthday.
Okay.
And tell you that I believe it's almost been a year since we've started this podcast.
Really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We'll have to double check that. That'll be a big moment.
I think we're coming up for a year.
Wow.
And in the last year doing this podcast with you, I think it's so special to be able to share this together, but also know that we have documentation of all of this to show our kids one day. Us just having conversations, talking about what we're passionate about, talking about our family, celebrating birthdays, Christmases, Halloweens on here. And I literally could not even fathom a better person to host this with. My dad would be fun, but we're not going to go there. And not only the podcast, but our business. You are the world's best business partner. I like to say to people when we talk that, I don't know if you've ever heard this, Vincent, but when people say marriage isn't, but we're going to say business isn't, 50-50, it's when somebody can only give 20% and the other person fills in with the rest of the 80. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Or I can give 10% today. Okay, well, I'll give 90. And I feel like we do that on a daily basis. I mean, you were sick all last week, so that's a good example. Our relationship's that way. I will say he probably gives a lot more than I do, and that just is another reason why you are so amazing, and I'm just a sleepy girl. And I love you. Happy birthday. I can't wait to celebrate you tomorrow, a week after your birthday, now that you're all healed. And I hope you had fun today.
Yeah, I did. And I have had a great time, even though I have been sick. Great time at Julian. We got to spend that entire week pretty much just inside the bedroom while I was sleeping and stuff. And, but I know
I have to say it's probably the chillest week we've ever had since starting our business.
I think both of us do a really good job where, and I have seen that before. I have heard that where people will say, I'm feeling like a 20 today. And the other person will go, okay, well, I'll do the extra 80. I would say really every day, you're 50, I'm 50.
Yeah.
Are there certain days where maybe we're not feeling, 50%? Maybe we're feeling a little like 30 or 20%?
Or
yeah.
migraine.
But I would say the majority of the days we both give 50-50. And we both really give it 100.
Yeah.
Toward our business and toward our relationship. I would say that. Oh, I guess it's not 50, right?
It's
it is 50-50. Yeah,
to make 100.
But I would say within our relationship and with our business, it's 100% all the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still having residual
cheesecake
issues from my sickness, but I love doing the podcast. We sit down because, life can get kind of crazy at times. And for about an hour or so a week, we'll sit down together in front of a camera and just talk about certain issues. And, we'll conversate about them and learn each other's opinions, how we feel about certain things. And I think it's a good way to, in a sense, get closer, And it's cool because the people who are watching this are able to watch that.
Yeah, it's also great for our clients too, who haven't met us yet, to just go and watch our podcast and be like, okay, these are the people I get to work with.
Yeah, and it makes it, hopefully one of our main intentions for starting a podcast is to make our clients feel more comfortable with us, because we have seen horror stories of people, they don't trust their photographers or videographers, or they get ghosted. And when people reach out to us, they could just watch the podcast. They can get to know us, who we are, what our voices sound like, what our mannerisms are, how we would
interact with each other,
how we would handle certain situations. And that was I would say, one of our main goals. And we hope that we did that. But we just have, at least I have, an amazing time sitting down at least 1 hour a week and talking to you in front of
the cameras.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So, but yeah, we both definitely give 100, and I love you too, and thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you for everything you do.
Yes.
Now let's go eat.
We're gonna go eat.
And not cheesecake.
Yes. So, comment below if you're interested in the Olympics and what kind of cameras that they used. If you are interested in that,
Oh, I just have a few shout outs really quick.
yeah.
Today is the day that we're filming this is Vincent's sister Brittany's birthday.
Happy birthday.
And it's also my Nino, Johnny's birthday.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday to the both
And it
of
was
you.
also my other sister's birthday on the 26th. So happy
Happy
belated birthday.
And
And it was also my other sister's birthday on the 12th. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Happy
I already
birthday.
wished her that, but happy belated birthday.
lots of birthdays this month.
Yeah.
It was also Vincent's birthday
My birthday last Tuesday,
on the
23rd.
23rd. So happy birthday and thank you because we know that you guys watch. So thank you
Yes.
for being here.
So with that,
Yeah.
if you are not subscribed already,
And also thank you to Dad for helping make Vincent's Julian birthday trip come to life.
yes, thank you.
Okay, sorry, I'm done.
You're good. So if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure that you do subscribe, give it a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment on something that you want us to do an episode on in the future, or something that you are interested in and just want to leave a comment.
Mhm.
If you're listening to this on Spotify, make sure you go ahead and follow our page and hit the notification bell to get notified when we upload a new podcast. You can do the same thing on YouTube as well. Make sure that you do follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, all those, to get behind the scenes and see our latest posts and our latest
What we're working on.
and all the content
And
stuff.
us.
We have a lot of really cool content
Yeah.
that we're going to be posting soon that we're excited about. So make sure you follow us there so that you can see all of that. And if you've made it this far, we love you, we thank you, and we're sorry that we missed last week. It won't happen again, maybe, unless I get
It
sick
might.
again. So hopefully it doesn't happen, but I thank you, and I thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Go watch the Olympics. Bye.
Bye.